kind of statement you're expecting, but that's just a far superior basketball team than we are in every aspect. You know, I think they're better than a 20th ranked team in the country, but they're just a far superior team than us right now. We don't have the pieces yet to become that. But what I talked to the kids in the locker room about was we got to learn from that game. And I've been through that before, taking over a program and having experienced that. Both as the players and the coaches have to experience that to understand what it takes to get to a championship level. Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons it's so difficult to prepare for it because you cannot simulate it in practice. And then, plus, we played, where were we? We were at UMass on Thursday night, so we had one day to prepare for that. That's a difficult thing to do. And, you know, they come at you with waves. Their pressure is immense. They take you out of your offense. Not as bad, but I probably watched 6 tapes. They did that to everybody they play, including Duke, St. Joe's they did it to. Now, other teams maybe have more talent on the floor that can make some plays that we just can't make at this point. Extremely difficult to prepare for, and they do a great job with it. You know, he does it's been what they do. They do it very well. And I was really impressed with the discipline of their program. You know, the discipline within the pressure and the discipline on the offensive end of the floor. Yeah, I mean, we do. We run out 6 guys in the press. We change up the time, and we'll have guys run from behind, try to deflect. But it's something you can't simulate. I mean, their size, their strength, their quickness. It's the stuff you can't simulate. When you get better players, I don't think that team's going to go undefeated in this league. There's other teams that have really good players and experienced players. I think when we get our type of players in here and the experience grows, we'll be able to handle that a little bit differently. Yeah, he's a tremendous player. They play so fast, and they can really spread you out because of great shooting. And the way we attack ball screens, you know, he was picking and popping and getting rid of it quick. We had to try to make an adjustment and switch him at halftime just to leave him open because he's a unique player because he can really shoot, got quickness to drive, and he's a beast on the glass. You know, I think that kid is a really special basketball player. Difficult matchup, for sure. Yeah, we don't talk about it. We've lost 6 games, 1 game at a time. That's how I approach it. Listen, you know, I knew what I signed up for when I got here. You know, we got to rebuild this program. This league is a beast. It's about each game. We learn from each game we play. We prepare for each game. Each game has been a little bit different as well. Haven't talked about it one bit. And to be quite honest, as a coach, I'm not even concerned about that. It's more about us getting better and playing. Like I said, I knew coming in what we had in the tank and who we're bringing in here, the young players. And that's why for a long stretch in there, I played all those young guys just to get them that experience in a game like this.
13-12 in the game, and the next time I looked up, it was 39. Just, and it was 11 minutes, and so you guys only scored 1.
Yeah, it was.
What goes wrong?
Yeah, well, what went wrong was VCU's better than us in this game. I mean, it was 13-12, and Derek Coulter had probably 12. You know what I mean? It was really it wasn't like we were running good offense with Derek making plays. But that has been an issue with our team. What's happening is, even like at UMass, the game was close in the first half, and then we had a 4.5-minute spurt where we just turned the ball over back to back to back, and then guys take bad shots, and we can't have that combination. Same thing happened in the second half. We cut it to 3 with the ball with 6 minutes to go at UMass, and then same deal. Tighten up defense, we turn the ball over back to back to back, and take bad shots. And I think that's been the thing. And in here, I wouldn't say it was that. I think it was their pressure picked up, and we didn't have the pieces to handle that.
Thanks.
Thank you.